PVC fittings to connect 3/4 inch PVC. To the left, we have Schedule 40 pipe. To the right, we have Schedule 80 pipe. So, what are the differences? The Schedule 40 pipe may be a smidgen not quite as strong or robust as this is the Schedule 80. The white is the Schedule 40. The gray looking pipe is the Schedule 80. And as one notes, one may see it appears that the diameter may be a little larger on Schedule 80. So when actually installing these pipes, if you're doing a main water line for your house, if you're still doing it in 3/4 inch PVC, Schedule 40 PVC, and this fitting here should, when glued properly, should retrofit and fit onto Schedule 40 pipe, in my opinion. But you may want to check that and double check and fact check it to make sure that's correct. I've done it many times. However, the most in the plumbing industry, one will find more of these fittings. Actually, some of these fittings here, some of the big box stores may or may not carry them. I have had difficulty finding them in the big box stores. I've had to go to several plumbing supply houses. Even some plumbing supply houses of late may have limited inventory. So, but if I was putting a water line in and I was putting a fitting in and I was transitioning this fitting with a male adapter or something along this lines to go to PEX or something of this sort, my choice would be the Schedule 80 because it would be, in my opinion, a little bit more robust, tougher, and then it would just be tougher. And also on the Schedule 40, be careful when the pipes get old. If they've sat out for a long time out in the elements, the rain, sleet, snow for a year or two, they can get a little kind of crispy-esque and dry rotted. It would be, in my opinion, it's good to use a fresh fitting. But notwithstanding, the Schedule 80 is great. So, and another issue here, if you come across an issue and you have high water pressure in your home, for instance, water pressure may be above 75 to 80 and upwards, and hopefully not 90. Now, my opinion is if you have high water pressure, first put a pressure reducing valve onto the water line to reduce the pressure in a manageable pressure from, say, 25 to 65. 65 to 75 psi is optimum pressure. So anything over 75 and over 80 or 90 or over 100 worse can actually break pipes, bust pipes. So especially if your water pressure is a little bit on the high side and you may not have time to put in a pressure reducing valve, or you may not know how to put in a pressure reducing valve and you have to call a plumber and unable to get a plumber out there in an expedited manner. My opinion is if you could use one of these Schedule 80, if you could find one, that would be a great situation, in my opinion. So again, to recap, which is stronger? The Schedule 80 fitting may be a little bit stronger than the Schedule 40. Which fitting is used primarily in the plumbing industry and as a numerically speaking, maybe this one here. It's easier, it's less expensive. So again, but the Schedule 80 would give you, and you could put this on a Schedule 40 pipe, and if glued properly and allowed time to set up, this is going to be a very robust fitting. And then one could also connect a male adapter onto here, and then with Teflon tape, screw it into here, and then transition from PVC to PEX pipe. So Schedule 80, Schedule 40, Schedule 80's tough, Schedule 40, they're both good pipes. They're used in certain situations. Sometimes you use and do whatever the job calls. Sometimes it's not a one size fits all. However, the Schedule 80 is a robust fitting, in my opinion. Thank you for watching. If you find any of these tidbits of information helpful, please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.